Hi, you are engaging in the ELA Guidebooks unit, The Lightning Thief. The purpose of this video is to learn about the three important settings in Greek myths. This will help you better understand the places that Percy Jackson, the main character, discovers on his journey in the novel. Be sure to have your handout available and something to write with for the video. Take a look at each of these images. A story could occur in any of these settings or places: a park, a mall, or a mountain. Which one do you think is a setting in Greek mythology? In The Lightning Thief, you will be reading about myths told by ancient Greek people long ago. These people believed that many gods and goddesses were in control of the world. So they told stories to explain how a god causes a natural occurrence like a thunderstorm. The ancient Greeks told myths over and over again, and we still read them today. One important setting in Greek myths is Delphi. In ancient Greece, the town of Delphi was considered the center of the universe. The ancient Greeks would come to the temple at Delphi to meet with an oracle who lived there. An oracle is a person who was thought to have special powers that could speak for the gods. The ancient Greeks would ask the oracle for advice about important things in their lives or in the world. When the oracle spoke, she gave advice in the form of a riddle. While reading The Lightning Thief, you'll hear Percy mention an important meeting with the oracle. Like in ancient Greeks before him, Percy asked the oracle for advice about his journey. So now you are ready to respond to this question. Why did people in ancient Greece visit Delphi? Pause this video to record your answer on your handout at the first stop sign. Then hit play when you are ready to continue. So, why did people in ancient Greece visit Delphi? You may have written something like this. People visited Delphi so they could get advice from the oracle. Make sure to check your work. Another important setting in Greek myths is the Underworld. In these ancient stories, the Underworld is the place where people go when they die. The Underworld is ruled by the god of Hades with his three-headed guard dog or hellhound named Cerberus. Let's read this passage from The Lightning Thief that describes the Underworld. As we read, paint a picture in your mind. Here we go. To the left, spirits flanked or surrounded by security ghouls marched down a rocky path towards the fields of punishment, which glowed and smoked in the distance, a vast cracked wasteland, rivers of lava. Let's stop reading for a moment and think about these words. A wasteland means empty land or where nothing can grow. Lava is heated rock that comes from a volcano. So in the underworld, there is a wasteland with rivers of lava. What picture is being painted in your mind? Can you see the fields smoking and filled with lava? Let's keep going. In minefields and miles of barbed wire separating the different torture areas. Even from far away, I could see people being chased by hellhounds, which are creatures that guard the underworld. Burned at the stake, forced to run naked through cactus patches or listen to opera music. After reading this passage, you have a picture of the underworld in your mind. So when Percy Jackson travels there in The Lightning Thief, you will already have a vision for where he is. A third important setting in Greek myths is Mount Olympus, the home of the 12 powerful gods and goddesses known as the Olympians. Zeus, god of the sky, has his throne on Mount Olympus. Since Hades spends most of his time in the underworld, he does not live on Mount Olympus with Zeus, Poseidon, and the other Olympian gods. There is also a real Mount Olympus in the country of Greece. It is the highest mountain in Greece, rising over 9,000 feet tall. People today travel to Greece to see and hike this beautiful mountain. While this mountain is a real place, the Mount Olympus where the gods live is fictional or imaginary. So now look closely at these places or settings in Greek mythology. You are ready to label the pictures with the name of each place. You may use the word bank on your handout to help you. Pause this video to record your answers on your handout at the second stop sign. Then, hit play when you are ready to continue. Let's check your thinking. The first image is Delphi, where the oracle lives. The next image is the underworld with the rivers of lava. The final image is Mount Olympus, where Zeus and the other Olympian gods live. You learned about 3 settings in Greek mythology. When you read The Lightning Thief, be on the lookout as Percy Jackson encounters these places on his journey. When you finish this video, be sure to turn in your completed handout to your teacher.